Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, our RiftWorld series. We have a battleground happening, so this is two factions that have decided to cross paths on our map, and we do still have some structures that are outside. So I know that some of them will beeline towards those structures rather than going after the faction that they're after. We are getting into position. Actually, let's go ahead and turn these guys on since you guys are here. We have recalled all our mechs to the base, so that's all good. We did send our tunnelers up to the asteroid, so we're doing some things up there. We are putting some terrain down. We're letting this Archean tree spread fertile soil. How many tunnelers do we have up here? I think we should have like 10, right? Yeah, there's probably a couple charging. And we have started building Armstrong Station along the surface of the asteroid. So things are going well up there. Here it looks like they are dropping shields a little too early. And instead of continuing on down south, they are coming over to be intercepted by our defense pod. Like turrets are still just kind of like getting to a point where they're drawing power. We have taken down a nice amount of them, 15 corpses. Let's go ahead and tell you guys to just like get into your defensive positions. Some of them will come across the bridge. I don't think they're going to want to come across the water. These guys are going to come around to this corner and they're going to end up meeting their enemy as well as another defense pod. And here we are at the door. Let's go ahead and get someone to do one of those. Crimson, why don't you go ahead and stand in the doorway as well? Gilbert, you can. So you guys can just like shoot down that tunnel. A group of travelers have decided to come and take a stroll through the map while we're here fighting. Let's go ahead and send you down here as well. One can pop up here. Okay, saw the message. Auxiliary power has kicked on. They are putting shields down, but some of our weapons are doing EMP rounds, so we're popping those shields. And the lasers are shooting through the shields. Down here, these guys popped a shield, so... Oh, they have caused some damage to us. I wonder if someone shot a rocket. We did see like some screen shaking and stuff, though. Maybe one of these guys came with a rocket and tried to blow them up. Critical fire. I think we are good for the most part. Why aren't these guys shooting? There we go. Okay. You guys can go free. We'll get our ranged folks to like maybe just like pop up behind them. Okay. Everyone else is free to go. We're going to go ahead and unrestrict these folks because if there are any that are lingering, they probably won't be lingering for very long. We still have the friendly forces just kind of like wandering around our map, so they'll do some cleanup work. Let's grab one of these alive bodies and we'll just say go ahead and finish off anyone that's down. Orders will unforbid the things. And we'll let them get to it. Today, we don't have any like quests or anything to kind of like pick up yet. I guess we just have like some random stuff. There is a stash of supplies with an infinite chem reactor. We're not short on chem fuel, but having those around, it's like a nice little freebie for the most part. So we might take a look at that. 11 turrets, 1 colonist. Where is this site? It is nearby. It's on a map that's gold rich. So that might be something that we actually like take the grav ship over to just so that we can like get some of those gold resources. But we'll see if Randy has anything planned for us today. Okay, we're mostly recovered from that battlefield that happened yesterday or the day before. It's still kind of messy on the map, but another reason for us to take off on the grav ship is we do still have the mechanoids pursuing us, and what I've come to realize during this playthrough, I didn't know that this was a thing, is that the mechanoid threat is going to happen in 4 days. But we can completely reset that by taking off in the grav ship. So I think the intention behind that is the mechanoids are actually tracking our grav signature, right? The tracking our grav engine. So they've locked onto it. If we fly off, they will lose track of it, and it'll take them some time again to find us. So we just need to fly the grav ship away and then fly the grav ship back, and we've effectively like worked around that pursuit mechanic, which I think is a little strange, but you know what? I'm fine with it. So let's go ahead and we'll hit launch. Where did that site go? This one, right? Yes. We'll hit next, confirm. We don't need to bring any mechanoids. We'll leave our crafters here. And I think that is a pretty suitable group to be going on a trip. So we'll take care of that quest site real quick, and then we'll come right back, and we won't have to deal with this mechanoid threat as a bonus. And I always think it's funny when it kind of like backs into its landing spot, but there we are. I think this is our turrets versus their turrets. Do our turrets shoot at their turrets? They do. Okay. Question answered. We'll grab our speed demons. Okay. Alignment was perfect, placing no extra strain on the ship's components. That would probably matter if we had to do maintenance. I do want to go ahead and absorb grav heat because I just want to take off right away. I don't want to deal with this site. There we go. Let's go ahead and just do that. And I don't know if we have a spot for buildings, so let me... Cannot haul, no accessible place for buildings. Zone, let's just do like a little temporary zone right here, and we will say storage, low, clear all, and we'll mark that for buildings. We go ahead and prioritize hauling that now. Wonderful. Orders... allow everything. And then I did just want to show you guys, if we go back here, the mechanoid threat is no longer incoming. As soon as these guys get stuff hauled onto the ship, then we are going to hit up this site, and that's why we're taking off right away. I think we might beam over here, grab another mech link, just so that we can build some more of these like astronaut crafting droids up here on at Expedition Station. We'll pick another Mechanitor. Newton was doing it, right? And then do we have anyone else that's really good at crafting? We don't really have a great crafter here. Maybe we'll hunt for some skill trainers and see if we can get a better crafter up there. Okay, we have arrived at this drone site. It looks like another faction is here, probably looking for the like drone cores that we're pursuing. I decided to land in this broadside view just because it will expose more of our turrets and stuff to them, and then we can pop out at the bottom and not get hit by our own ship fire. They are taking shots at us, which is rough. Oh, well, that is goofy. Oh, we have rats in the ship. Oh no, vermin infestation. Okay, so I guess we're gonna be shooting at rats on our way out of the ship. Okay, these guys are taking shots at our turrets. That's fine. Can one of you guys do that? And then let's move you guys up a little bit. Do the biotic singularity right up there. let's move in just at an angle where we're not going to take friendly fire, hopefully. Have they called in reinforcements? I guess they have. I thought it was going to be overkill to call it, like, to bring in the ship to go to this site. I'm not feeling that way anymore. I'm glad that we called in the ship. This guy has a launcher, site to site, melee attack. Do we have any other rocket launchers here? Just the one Doomsday. Do we see any triples? I don't see any triples. Let's have you guys kind of do this thing. They are working really hard to take out this shotgun, but thankfully they're not very good shots. The group that is coming from up here, what kind of weapons do you have? They have Molotovs and Tox grenades. Okay, so they're not much, if any, threat to us. Okay, Magnus, why don't you come down here? We'll move up. I just want to make sure that we still stay clear of the fire. Looks like drones from inside have decided to start coming out. And you know what? The ship can handle this. So why don't we just start taking a look in here? Oh, there are more of them in there. There are more of them in there. There's drones coming in. Okay, they did manage to take out one of our turrets. Okay, you guys, why don't you pop in and do that, and then we will follow. Dale? What happened to Dale? Brain shock? Oh, okay. Well, I want to keep an eye on that and keep an eye on Dale. You don't have, like, an implant or anything. So how did you get brain shock? Log. Dale dropped to brain shock. Dale's phaser. Emily's left arm. Dale took a shot at the mini turret. Dale... I have no idea. Was it the Hornet? Does the Hornet do a thing? Injured the Hornet. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on there. Okay. Well, let's head in. Why don't you go ahead and melee attack this guy, and then you guys can split the diff. Where did Viren go? We're gonna have you search and destroy also. Let's keep you guys restricted to, like, inside this building for now, though. I don't know if search and destroy actually obeys, like, forbidden doors, so we might learn something here. Okay. Turn off search and destroy. Have you guys move in. We'll move in this way. Okay. What is this? Automated droid assembler? Okay. You guys pop in as well. Okay. Have a look up here. Because this group, they're just, like, waiting. Colonist needs rescue. That's Dale. Okay, Dale picked up his weapon. Let's have him head back inside. These guys. Factory machinery. Oh. Auto hack. Tinkerer holding platform, a specialized docking and recharging platform used for high-value non-combat drones like the Tinkerer. Its durable construction is designed to secure and protect the drone. The platform can be destroyed to recover its resources, or it can be hacked to override its security protocols and release the Tinkerer, which will be reprogrammed to join your colony immediately. That is okay. I did not realize that that's what we were getting here. Viren, you as our best hacker, why don't you go ahead and start on that? Magnus, you go here. Okay. Magnus, why don't you go there, and then you guys pop out, and let's just, like, finish this group off. Okay, Dale, where you at, my dude? Okay, you guys need to clean up the ship. We got rats in the ship. Man, I don't even know what these rats are doing. They're eating at our turrets, basically. Magnus, why don't you pop in here? Yeah. And then why don't you guys pop in here? Some of you can pop in here. No live rats up there. Just in the bedrooms. I keep like seeing these rats out of the corner of my eye, and I keep seeing them as like damaged, you know, textures or something. More rats in more bedrooms. Okay, and then these guys are beginning their assault. Why don't we post up out here? Everyone except Viren. Okay. We got him. He doesn't show on the colonist bar. Work-wise, is it just a delay here? Tinkerer. Okay, so like if I have you selected, he's highlighted. If I have you selected, nothing's highlighted, nothing's highlighted. But I can draft you. I could shut you down. Health-wise, needs, lifespan. When this reaches 0, the drone's core will be destroyed. Interesting. Like, can't claim any of these things or whatnot. So, I can't zone you. Well, I guess I can manually that way. So, let's just tell you to get back to the ship. Do we just want to take off, actually? Why don't we just take off? This guy. Absorb heat. Where is the Tinkerer? Tinkerer holding platform. Can't do anything with that. Tinkerer, you're right there. As soon as you're on the ship, we'll just tell them to, like, get out of here. Launch. Let's head back home. Okay. What do we know about you? An automated drone specialized in crafting. It periodically undergoes a special indexing operation, after which it produces a drone core that can be decoded to permanently unlock new drone schematics. Drones have a limited lifespan and will begin malfunctioning. They near end of life, but can use standby mode to slow component degradation. Unlike other drones, crafting drones don't require connections to drone transmitters. Okay, so essentially a drone. I don't know if he can like equip weapons or anything, so I guess we'll figure that out in a moment when we get back home. And I don't think we didn't like unlock a new schematic or anything, right? So we can't build more of these guys. So I guess we'll just have to see how successful we get in like the cores that he drops or whatever. Okay, ship. Why are we not taking off yet? Cancel, confirm, launch, go home, next, begin. Is it because we're in combat? Is it because the ship's in combat specifically? I feel like that's not a thing. So I don't know what's going on here. Okay. These guys came with actual drones. If I can't because you're participating in a launch. These guys are fleeing. Okay, well let me figure out what's going on with the dropship launch. Okay, I figured it out. Crimson was trapped in the building, so we had to actually like unforbid doors and stuff for her to make it over. So it wasn't anything buggy, it was just me, you know, not being considerate with Grayson. We are back home. We have our little drones thing now, so we can assign him this way. Auto repair, standby, draft. Can you equip weapons? Where'd you go, my dude? There you are. If I did this, you can pick it up. You can equip it as a sidearm. So I don't think you can really equip it. I think that's just like simple sidearms or whatever, being a little goofy. Crafting though. You can do crafting, so I guess, do we have this restricted? Yeah, we do. Let's assign you, and we'll actually, I don't want to assign you to that one. Let's assign you to this one, because this one is just like things that don't have quality. This does not have any assignments, so anyone should be able to do the thing. If we take one away from it, can we tell you to start crafting? Work. Crafting. Close. Is it, I don't know what you can do. Maybe he just builds drones. So maybe he has to work at a drone workbench, which we don't have down here, and we're not really building drones, so I guess you can just hang out. We are assembling an away team. We are going to go ahead and pick up that mech link. So just everyone that was tagged security or tactical is heading out, and hopefully it'll be a nice, easy clear for them. Okay, like standard mech complex. We'll just pop in right there. Magnus, why don't you have your peek inside? Let's claim all these doors. And let's get you guys standing right there. Magnus, you can go ahead and just kind of check through these doors real quick. Hopefully we don't wake anything up that we don't intend to wake up. Viren, you can grab these doors. Okay, no reason to go in there. Okay, and a lot simpler than some of our recent adventures. Not find anything that we did not want to find. Let's go ahead and extract the mech link. And we have an ambush, which is fine because we can just pick this guy up. And we should be able to beam home. Beam to transporter room 1, everyone. Yep. Oh, actually, because maybe they aren't active on the map. I was hearing drop pods, so we'll just go ahead and hit accept. Viren, you can go ahead and drop that. And I think we'll go ahead and send like someone up to drop stuff off. So let's do assemble away team. We'll grab Tella. Let's grab all this glass. We will grab the mech link. Sure, we'll grab those. See some subcores that we can grab as well. Why don't we bring up some of this stuff? I think they're pretty solid on components up there. Grab that. Anything else we want to take up there? We'll take the gravlite panels. And the infinite chem fuel reactor. I don't think we really need anything else. So you can go ahead and go. And we'll just do a quick beam in. And we will just beam her straight home. I guess she's decided to do some hauling. She's decided to do some eating. Hello? Will you head to the transporter room? Okay, it looks like you're going now. Okay. Just have some lunchtime in space. Thank you so much. Okay, mech link. We don't have like a great crafter, right? So I guess Phelps, you're gonna be the next mechanitor. Oh, I was gonna search for it, but it's still sitting there on the platform. So that's great. We'll install the mech link. Confirm. building a mech gestator, and then we're going to need high subcores or standard subcores in order to build these guys. So we're building another soft scanner. Down here, we are building an engine, so we're going to build our Starfleet ship, make this the permanent home of our Starfleet crew. Eventually, we'll build our Mass Effect ship. We'll get our Mass Effect ship folks inside of a Normandy, and everything else will belong to Odyssey Expedition, so they'll have ownership of this station. We might deconstruct this when we don't need it anymore. Of course, they'll have ownership of the Zenith. I am curious, because usually you're a mechanitor now, right? Usually a little mech shows up. Okay, a little constructoid. Jump to location. I guess that's fine for now. I would prefer to have these guys, because this guy is not going to move quickly across space. But we'll wait until we need that bandwidth before we deconstruct him. Maybe I spoke too soon. We have compressed steel. There's just like a note of it right there. I guess I missed that, or I missed the notification for it. But that still does not feel like, you know, a steel filled mine or whatever it's called. Like, what do we have? Do we have one of those asteroids? Steel core asteroid. Yeah. It just felt like an asteroid with a little bit of steel in it. Well, we have some Yitikins coming in, I think 3 separate groups. They're going to prepare for a while. That's their plan anyway. Where's the third group? It's down here. We are turning on our defense pods, and I think that means these 2 groups are kind of cornered. Why don't we just like pop down here? And is that everyone? That was everyone. Perfect. Yeah, 18. Do we have 18 people? Yeah. Great. We have 18 pads, right? Because we have 2 transporter rooms and then a third full padded room over there. Let's do combat command and our other buff. And wait, do you guys have a doomsday? They have a doomsday. Who has the doomsday rocket launcher? You have a triple. Magnus, right here, my dude. And Viren, right here. Magnus. That guy. And let's just double check again. 1 doomsday, 1 triple. You guys line up like right there. Be like a little strategic about this. Okay. Okay. Looks like the doomsday is down. So Viren, let's get you. Let's just get you. Okay. Magnus, let's get you home. We've eaten up lots of transporter charges, so it's like the only charges available are on the Zenith. Okay, those guys are done. Let's get our mechanoids inside. Let's get you guys inside. And we'll do that for now. Actually, one thing real quick. Let's do this and close these doors behind you. Okay, so when these guys start coming in, they'll probably want to wander up to this bridge. They're going to have to walk by that pod. If they try to decide to like go across the water, then they're going to be walking straight into defense pods. So we'll just like keep an eye on them for the moment. Wasters have decided to start coming in. We did get a little bit of rest here. Let's go ahead and just man our front door. Most of them are heading north. These guys decided to walk across the water. It's not going to be a good situation for them. Yeah, I don't know if these guys will make it past this pod. even our backline turrets have range, so that's great. One of these groups trying to flee, but none of them are gonna flee. I assume these two guys are done for. A couple more decided to join them. Oh, one of the fleers is actually gonna make it out. And you guys are free to go. Like, this is a non-event with these defense pods. Okay. I think the last group is fleeing as well, if they can. So, yeah. Our defensive situation is pretty good. Be interesting to see if Randy can throw something at us that terrifies us. If it were like a huge center drop raid, that could be a huge problem. And like worst case scenario, we like emergency transport everyone to the ship and we just take off. But I think we're in a pretty solid state. Like, don't even have to get people involved most of the time. And honestly, if we would have left this door open, these guys probably would have beelined down here and then they would have had to walk by this defensive pod. We turned off these other two just to like secure power. I cranked up our aux power to 3,000 output each. So with 2 defense pods on, we have an excess. They're actually recharging the batteries right now. We can go ahead and turn these other 2 off. Flick the switch. And then we'll do some cleanup. But that's going to be it for today. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye.